Who would win in a fight, Batman or Black Lightning?
Black Lightning.
Here with Rusty Esparra from Video Game Heaven.
Y'all ain't ready for this. I don't even know if I'm ready for this.
Oh my god, what happened to your head, dude?
Just wanted to give a shout out to everybody at Brotastic Nerdum.
The Brotastics, you guys should be doing restaurant reviews.
How you guys doing today? I'm Keith with Brotastic Nerdum. We are here with Cress Williams, also known as Black Lightning. We're going to spitball some questions, get to know a little bit about how his experience has been here at the con, and go from there. Yeah. So first question for us will have to be, what is your workout regimen like for Black Lightning? What do you have to do?
I have to work out like this all the time, basically. I generally, when the schedule works out, I generally work out about 5 days a week. I try to stick it to Monday through Friday and the rest on Saturday and Sunday. It's about 2.5 to 3 hours a day. A little bit of cardio, but a lot of like weight training. That's the main thing. But I've been doing that like for about 7-8 years. So actually, I'm one of those people who actually likes doing it and miss it when I'm not doing it. So
do you go heavy? You go light? Like, is it just like a moderate thing?
I always change it up. You know, that's the thing. I always got to kind of just periodically, every few weeks or so. Like I may go heavy for a little while, and then I'm like, okay, I got to change it up. I go light. I change the routine, change the reps, the weight, all, you know, just kind of keep my body going.
That's dope. So, because I'm assuming that's not a muscle suit. That's got to just be you, right?
Well, it was interesting enough, man. When we first started, when we shot the pilot, they put a muscle suit on, and I was like, why? And they said, well, because when you put the suit on, like it actually makes you look smaller. I guess it's just kind of a optical thing. So they put a muscle suit on, and then my stunt double, he had the same thing, and we're kind of built a little different. So it was like a muscle suit for me, and then his to like match me. And then when we started to shoot the series, I came back and they're like, oh, okay, so you don't need a muscle suit anymore. And I'm like, cool. And then he still needed one. He was all jealous. And then eventually he made it to it. He didn't need one. So yeah, now we're muscle suit free.
So your gains were up here. He had to catch up, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, he actually also too. He went off in between. He did a show where they wanted him to lose a lot of weight. Mm-hmm. So he went and lost a lot of weight. So then he had to put it back on.
Makes sense. Yeah. What is the funniest thing that's happened on set during Black Lightning?
You know, it's funny. I mean, I think it wasn't funny at the time. It was quite painful at the time. But you know, once we hit winter and we were shooting outside, and I think it was one of the early episodes. It was actually the episode where Thunder's like real tactical suit was first unveiled, and it was like me and her outside on a Friday shooting all night long. It was the coldest I've ever been in my life. Like, it was so cold, we would finish a take and we like cut and we'd run into a van and we're just like, your bones hurt. And I remember one time I was like huddled around this heater and I was just like waiting for the next, they're like, okay, we're ready for you. And she was in a van and I kept waiting for her to get out of the van and she was waiting for me to walk away from the heater and I'm like, get out of the van. And she's like, I was waiting for you to move. I'm like, no, I'm number one. You get out of the van. And so that was probably the funniest and most painful.
All right, so with the whole movement this year, we've got Black Lightning, we've got Black Panther. 2018 is the coming period for everybody of color having a hero representation.
Yeah.
How has that been for you, touring around and just being able to meet people that are affected by that?
It's amazing. I mean, because it's like not only like on social media, but being here and getting a chance to see the fans. And it's like it's emotional. It's amazing. I met someone yesterday who, you know, he got emotional just experiencing the representation, and his wife was from England, and she was emotional because she was like, thank you, because it helps me understand his life, what he's about. Like, watching the show helps her understand where he's been and what his life is like. So it's and seeing kids, I mean, it's just it's awesome. You know, I have a 2-year-old boy, I have a 13-year-old girl, and like, we have really strong Black women on our show, and then we went as a family to see Black Panther, and she was sitting right next to me as we're watching this movie, and the women, Black Panther, are like the backbone of that movie, and it's like, you know, we're going, I think next week we're going to go see Wrinkle in Time, and it's just like amazing to think, oh, this is going to be normal for her. This won't be this rare, like, we never see this thing. This will be normal for her. My son's 2, he'll grow up and this will be normal for him. And I'm so excited for the future, you know, and how it's going to change confidence and personality and society.
That is amazing. Like overall, like even like seeing Black Panther when we went, like the crowd background, like, everybody just afterwards, it was like a uproar. So it's like it's this movement.
Yeah.
It's like it should have happened a long time ago. But it's
without
amazing.
question, without question. You know, and it was interesting. I was talking to my wife last night, and she was talking about a show. Her and my daughter were watching. It was like a Netflix show that was, I think, geared towards kids, and it was like she was saying how one family, like the mother is, I think, Tiffany Amber Thiessen, but then her husband's like Asian, and then they had these like kind of Asian Hawaiian looking mixed kids, and I was like, cool, nice, Asian dudes getting some work. This is great because I wanted this everywhere, you know. So I think we're in a good time, and I almost wish I could hop in a time machine and jump to the future just to see, because you know sometimes when you're in the midst of history, it's going to take a while before we see the effects and can really look back and go, this is what it did.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
So what we're going to do is a speed round with Cress Williams. We're going to ask him 5 to 6 questions. It's just going to be right off the top of his head.
Oh, here we
and
go.
yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, we'll call it the Black Lightning round.
Boom.
In honor of obviously Black Lightning. All right. So you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Favorite color?
Oh, black.
Air or Black Lightning?
Black lightning.
Oh, nice. Okay. Who would win in a fight, Batman or Black Lightning?
Black lightning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. DC or Marvel?
I'm DC.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm done, you.
Yeah.
Best CW show on the air right now.
Black lightning.
I love these questions you have.
I love these questions. Thank you.
And no, I'm not going to ask you Black Panther versus Black Lightning. That's not fair. I think that's good. We'll get those questions, and that's enough. Black Lightning obviously wins. Now we just want to know when we're going to get you on a crossover.
Yeah, you know, that's going to be interesting because we haven't talked about it yet, but I know that all the other shows, like there was a talk when they were trying to decide where we were going to film. We filmed the pilot in Atlanta, but then I know the creator of our show actually was really attached to New Orleans. For the longest time we thought we were going to film in New Orleans, but then there was like talk, because we did some scenes, we had to do some pickup scenes, and we shot them in Vancouver, because Flash, we used their crew to shoot some scenes like last year. And so when we were there was talk of that, but we ended up being in Atlanta, and the thing is, like, you know, all the other shows shoot in Vancouver, and we shoot in Atlanta, so it makes it a tough logistically. So I think what is, you know, I say never, but I think what's more likely to happen is we see our show expand, maybe some spin-offs, and then like maybe a kind of an Atlanta branch, you know, lightning verse could start to happen. So.
That'd be dope. And then have a war.
That would be epic. We meet somewhere in the middle. We meet in Chicago or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I mean, like we as fans, we were hoping to see it this past year. You know, when you
Of course,
especially after that spot you guys there was like everyone was in locker rooms.
Oh,
and you
yeah,
come out,
yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
yo, crossover.
Yeah.
We just want to see you put people in places. You know?
Nice.
But thank you for talking to us.
Oh, man, thanks for
It's
having
been an honor.
Thank you.
My mom's gonna freak out because she was a huge
Living
single.
Oh, tell her thank you.
So,
Thank you.
like I didn't realize it till yesterday. I think you met our friend Carmen that got the So I was like, wait, he what? And my mom was like, she's like, you didn't know?
Yeah, that was one of my first jobs after way back.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our social media pages. Now, what's the scouter say? It's under 9,000. Ah!